Now that you have a new website, how do you actually get people to find it? How do you get ranked in the top search results on Google? 3 letters, SEO. I'm Kalila Reynolds, and it's time for another episode of Money Moves, JA, brought to you by Exim Bank's Business Advisory Service, giving you the tools to grow your business. Javette Nixon from Point Global Marketing is back to share his winning strategies. Hi, Javette. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me again.
Okay, so search engine optimization, SEO. I keep hearing this phrase popping up. What is it?
So, search engine optimization is around organic things, meaning you're not paying for them, that you can do to improve your rankings in search results. Now, there are a number of search engines online. The biggest is Google. But right behind Google, you have video search with YouTube. You have Bing. Facebook has a search engine. Yahoo has a search engine. Lots of companies have search engines. And the search engines use algorithm to decide which results they show when you search for a specific word or product or service. And SEO, the things that you can do without paying to ensure that you're high in those results for specific terms, phrases that people use.
So give me an example.
Right. So say you want to find an amazing dress and you don't know where to look. Chances are you would either go on Google and say, where is a boutique for a dress? Or you probably will search on Instagram to say which influencers have dresses that I like, who are in fact. So the results that usually comes at the top are results that are related to closer to the search term that you're looking for. So you put in dress, you want to see dresses, you don't want to see bread. So in order to do that, marketers using their website, using their digital channels, use phrases, words, and just general layouts of information to ensure that the algorithms read that information and process that information quickly so that you can come up in the search results. And SEO is important because it levels the playing field. It's not something now you pay for. This is something that is as a result of how you have designed your website to work, how you have designed your service to work. So a simple way, for example, is on your Instagram feed. A lot of people have beautiful pictures, but they have no words. Now, a search engine doesn't efficiently read a picture, but text is very easy to read for algorithms. So search engines are getting better with pictures. So we know that Google has done a lot of work on facial imaging and all of that, but still text is always best. So if it's something that you want, that's why hashtags become important in your social feed, because to pick up immediately what you're talking about and say, oh, this might be relevant to the audience.
And not just the cute little hashtags either, descriptive hashtags.
Right. Things that are relevant to the people you're speaking to. So there are different types of hashtags. You have what is called a long tail hashtag, which is a phrase basically. You have keyword. It's not used as a hashtag. The terminology is keywords. So it's for search engine, you have long tail keywords, you have short tail keywords. So these words, a word could be a phrase. So if it's a dress, that's a word. But it also could be cute blue dresses, and that's a phrase. And if you're using that on for example, on your website, it will be read as a long tail keyword rendered in the search results.
So who would be the person that would put these in? Let's say you have your website. Is this something that you come up with the key phrases and you give them to your web developer? How does that work?
The truth is, a lot of these things are things that you can do on your own. But to do them properly, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of research. So I would say if you have no budget, then what you have is time to learn, and you have to use and leverage that time to learn. But in an ideal circumstance, you really would want to be talking to a qualified marketing professional who specializes in digital to do this. Because one, they're going to be having access to several softwares and technologies that makes it easier for them to do it. Also, they are doing it for more clients, and economies of scale usually just lead to better results. But these are things that people can actually do on their own, but it does take a lot of time and a lot of energy to actually get to the results that you want to get to.
Yeah. As with everything, yeah. Well, Javed, with the proliferation of social media, everybody now has an Instagram, you have a Facebook, you have LinkedIn, you have Twitter. And if your business is on all of these platforms, do I still really need a website?
Again, it depends specifically on the type of business. The truth is there are literally thousands of social media sites, thousands, right? We know the big ones. So we know the Facebook, the Instagram, and those, but there are thousands of different sites. There are sites that are dedicated to teenagers. There are sites that are dedicated to messaging, to photos, all of those things. So it is impossible for, especially a small or even a medium-sized business, to really do it in a dedicated way. So what you want to do is using that persona mapping again that you're doing, which is your targeting to figure out who your target audience is, to say, are these people using social? And how are they using social? And if you can figure out if people are using social and how they are using social, then you can make decisions on whether or not these people would likely buy from a website or from you on social. So it depends on what conversion, again, which action. So remember, conversion is an action you want your prospect or your client to be doing. Mm-hmm. So when it comes to a website, you might want a website just to provide information, right? So this is my company, this is me, this is what we do. But then you want the conversion to happen on social. And so you have to look at it that way. So you might have a website and where you aggregate what you're doing, and then you want the conversion to happen on social. The other reason to have a website is you don't own social, you own your website, and social can change anytime. Social media platforms go out of trending all the time. They are ones that are big this year, and 5 years from now, it's no longer the thing. So if you are building content and putting out great content, you want somewhere to aggregate that content that is within your control as well. And that's why a website can be important. But you have to really understand who you're trying to serve.
But how does the website compare to the social in searches? So if I'm searching for Javed Nixon, and you have javetnixon.com, you also have Javed Nixon on IG and on all these other things. How does it compare in the rankings when I go on Google?
Sure. So the rule of thumb is that a lot of these search engines, for example, Facebook owns multiple platforms. So as a result of that, all of these platforms are trying to get more people on their service. So they're also doing the same SEO for their services like every other website. So every website is doing the same SEO survey, including Facebook, including all the big websites. So if you're on these platforms and you allow yourself to be searchable, where there are more data points connecting your service, those data points are also used to help with rankings. So if you have a website and you are also on social media, that can actually factor into the relevance of your results coming up, because there's more data points that the algorithm can say, oh, Khalila Reynolds or Javed Nixon is on Wikipedia. He has also a website. He also has a YouTube channel. He has all of these things. So I'm pretty sure that the Javed Nixon that somebody in Jamaica is searching for is this Javed Nixon. So he's the one that should show up. So these are points that factor into search results. So it can be something that helps you to go up in the ranking if you have multiple channels. But also some people acquire multiple channels to secure the naming and branding rights for those channels. So I might want to just book my name on TikTok, even though I don't use TikTok, because I don't want somebody else to book my name on TikTok. Or I might secure my name on Instagram because I don't want somebody else to secure my name on Instagram. Just so I want to control my brand and how it is rendered. Because the idea of capturing somebody's name and then using it at a later date, it actually happens a lot on social.
Let me go run over to TikTok right now. I didn't think of that. Good idea. Thank you again so much, Javed.
No problem. Glad to help.
Here's a recap of Javed's key points. Search engine optimization is a free tool that can help level the playing field by improving your rankings online. Use short, descriptive words and phrases to ensure the algorithms recognize your content easily. And text is always best. Use words to describe photos and videos. Time now for our giveaway question. Why is it important to use text to describe your photos? Answer over on Exim Bank's Instagram page at EximBankJA and win yourself a lovely prize. But you must be following both me at Kalila Ray and at EximBankJA on Instagram to win. That's it for this episode of Money Moves JA, brought to you by Exim Bank's Business Advisory Service, giving you the tools to grow your business.